This is a parent's worst nightmare, and the mom told me she thought she was doing what she thought was right. It's a hot day here. It was just over 80 degrees at the time of all of this happening. And while she was just trying to load her groceries in this parking lot here at Ralph's into the back of her trunk, she had her toddler with her. So she put him in the back seat of the car, turned the AC on, had him locked into the car seat so the car was running. But that's when a man took advantage of the situation and hopped into her running car and took off with that little boy in the back seat. But this story does have a happy ending, and that's where I want to begin. Check out this video that we caught of that reunion right in front of this Ralph's supermarket. Take a look. This is the moment the 2-year-old boy was reunited with his father back at the grocery store where he was taken 1 hour prior. Mom and dad just relieved and so thankful that their little boy is safe and back in their arms, their family with them as they got the little boy back. Now let's backtrack. This all happened around 1 p.m. when the mother, like I said, was loading her groceries in her car in the parking lot of this Ralph's supermarket in the Canyon Plaza on the corner of Laurel Canyon and Roscoe. She says she noticed the man wandering through the parking lot, and before she knew it, he had jumped into the front seat of her car and left. The family tells me just shortly after they learned their son was dropped off just 2 blocks away on Peoria, the suspect walked up a driveway of a random home and left the boy in his car seat in the shade. Apparently, landscapers on the property and people at the house saw the boy. They called police. Our SkyCal chopper was overhead, and you can see here the little boy in his car seat right there. The boy was then escorted by police in their car back to this Ralph's store where his family was anxiously awaiting for him. SkyCal was also overhead as the boy was safely returned back to his mother. A very emotional reunion right here. You can see mom with tears of joy as she gets her son back in her arms. Even the officer tearing up as the family is reunited. The family spoke to me shortly after this reunion. They did not want to go on camera, but they said they are just so thankful this is how this scary situation ended. As of now, the car has not been returned to the family. The suspect is described as a male wearing gray pants. The family's stolen car is a blue Nissan Rogue. And while the family did not want to go on camera, they did want me to share this message to always be aware and cautious of what's going on, especially with people that might be walking around your car. You just never know what can happen. But everyone's so thankful this is how this story ended. A very terrifying ordeal while just trying to run their errands today. But that little boy back safe at home with his mom and dad. In Sun Valley, I'm Amanda Starrentino, KCAL News.